Welcome back to the fastest growing sports entertainment YouTube channel. But live January 6th, Netflix, the WWE made its premiere. Like, man, like that was crazy. So we're just gonna talk about it a little. Like, started off, Triple H, Paul Levesque came out talking about welcome to the Raw on Netflix, all that, like.
Are you ready?
So I'm like, yo, that's crazy, right? He came out talking about, making history, WWE Universe, we gotta represent, let them know who you are. Bunch of explosives go off, it gets dark, The Rock's music comes on. Rock comes out with some glasses on, looking like a grandpa. What the heck is that, yo? Did you see those glasses he had on? Yo, worst glasses he wore since his return to the WWE. But I don't know. The Rock was 20 minutes away from the Golden Globe Awards. Guess he decided to make a guest appearance on the premiere Raw on Netflix. January 6th. That's what he did. So, things kicked off.
What is the surprises?
The Rock's talking. He's talking about Raw. The Rock's talking about
family, people he acknowledged.
Family. Rock's talking about people he acknowledges. Rock's talking about Tribal Chief. You already know what time it is? He's talking about Tribal Chief. He's talking about OTC. So here we go. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Alright. Anyway, moving on. First match, Solo vs. Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman.
That was a good one.
The crowd starts yelling "F you, Solo." These people are getting crazy. I guess they're trying to bring back like the Raw, like back in the day, but
like Raw is War.
Exactly, like the Raw is War days. They're trying to bring that back. The bell rings and the Tribal Chief and Solo begin a tribal combat. It was a pretty good match. Solo drove Roman through the LED ring post. A couple of good parts in the match. Also, another part that was interesting was just the whole match. If you're not subscribed to Netflix, you need to subscribe to that. But anyways, your winner was Roman Reigns. There was a lot that happened in the match. Sami Zayn came out towards the end, and he had some Bloodline members trying to stick it to Roman again. So moving on, we go to John Cena kicking off his retirement tour. John Cena music plays. John Cena comes out. Starts talking about John Cena.
He might win the Royal Rumble. Never know. Might move on to WrestleMania. Might be a miracle to be the champion. Win his 17th world champion.
He's trying to beat Ric Flair, I guess, for his 16, 17 time world championship, but we'll see. But then at the end of the Raw premiere on Netflix, he showed up on the post show saying that this is definitely his last match. He's done. There's nothing more for him to do. There's too much new talent on the roster for him to stick around, which makes sense, but we'll see. He's always retiring every year. Next on the Raw that happened was the Women's World Championship. Liv Morgan with Dirty Down and Raquel versus Rhea Ripley. What'd you think of that match?
It was alright. It's just Liv where she tries to get under and her team tries to beat him and get through the sleeve, but Rhea already knows all the tricks of the Judgment Day. So, and new Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley knew she was gonna get back in it.
What do you think about Liv Morgan doing the Three Amigos in memory of Eddie Guerrero and from the top rope?
It was a good to show like the memory and the for Dom, because that's like his family, tradition, the
moving on. We have Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre.
That was my favorite. I love Drew McIntyre's entrance. No, not Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso's.
Jey Uso's music plays and he comes out with Travis Scott. Actually, Travis Scott came out first playing his music. The camera zooming in on him. And then all of a sudden Jay's music drops and they walk down together to the ring in front of over 70,000 in attendance. I mean, it was packed. They had a nice setup.
17,000. Dang, that's a lot.
They had a nice setup.
Yeah.
The way everything was set up. TVs, LEDs. They had drones outside making the shapes of the belts. Stuff like that.
And the logos.
But anyway, your winner.
Jey Uso.
Main event Jey Uso.
Already know. Yeet.
Moving on. Hulk Hogan comes out, gets booed a little bit, talks about Raw on Netflix. I think he was with Jimmy Hart. Then Seth freaking Rollins versus CM Punk.
Main event.
Time for the main event. It was back and forth, a good long match. But the winner by pinfall, CM Punk.
Woo!
So it's going to be interesting to see
if Seth's going to still keep on going or it's done there.
or how's Raw going to be now that it changed over from USA Network to Netflix. How's that going to go? Is it going to be a good decision or is it going to backfire and people going to stop watching it now because they're not used to that?
Good decision because more people have Netflix than USA.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think. Thanks for watching.